From royal palace to California beaches, the prince who once stood in line for the British crown now lives in America with his family. How did Prince Harry trade royal duties for American freedom? Today I'm taking you inside Harry's private world in 2025, showing you his $50 million mansion that even royal insiders haven't seen, his eco-friendly cars, and the real story of his marriage to Meghan 5 years after they shocked everyone by leaving royal life. Plus, I'll reveal how Harry built his fortune through surprising business deals you've never heard about. Want to know how a royal prince became an American success story? Get ready for inside information the palace doesn't want you to know. This is your all-access pass to Prince Harry's new life in 2025. Before we start our tour of Prince Harry's amazing new life, make sure you click subscribe and the notification bell. Only 27% of you watching right now are subscribed, and you don't want to miss our next celebrity home tour next week. Also leave a comment, telling us which royal family member you want to see next, and we might pick your suggestion for our next big video. The bright California sun shines over the mountains as we arrive at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's huge Montecito estate. They bought it for $14.65 million in 2020, and now it's worth over $30 million. The 18,000 square foot Mediterranean-style mansion sits on 7.4 acres of beautiful gardens, with amazing ocean views while keeping the privacy this famous family needs. Security is super important at what locals now call the Sussex estate. In 2025 they've upgraded their security with face recognition technology, hidden motion sensors and a team of former military guards who stay out of sight but are always watching. The property has cameras hidden in the plants all around, technology supposedly recommended by their neighbors Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres. Past the big gates, the winding driveway goes through gardens that mix water-saving California plants with English garden flowers, a thoughtful mix of Harry's background and their new home. Meghan, who loves beautiful spaces, worked with famous landscape designer Elizabeth Everdell to create outdoor areas that feel both grand and cozy. The rose gardens are especially beautiful, with rare types named after both their mothers, a touching tribute Harry insisted on. As we get closer to the main house we see more details. The cream-colored house with its reddish-brown roof looks Mediterranean, but recent updates added eco-friendly materials and solar panels that make about 70% of the energy they need. These green changes show Harry's growing commitment to helping the environment, which has become even more important to him since becoming a dad. The grand entrance opens into a bright hallway where sunlight comes through perfectly placed skylights. Inside, the home looks completely different from when they bought it. Gone are the fancy old-fashioned decorations of the previous owner, replaced with a warm modern style that friends describe as California casual meets British class. Meghan's taste shows in the neutral colors and meaningful art pieces, while Harry's influence appears in old photographs and keepsakes tastefully displayed throughout their home. The heart of the home is definitely the big kitchen, designed not just for their chef but for family cooking times that Harry especially loves with his children. Custom cabinets reach the ceiling, surrounding professional kitchen equipment and a huge center island where the family often eats casual meals. Friends say Harry has surprisingly gotten into cooking British dishes for his American-born children, a way to connect them to their British roots. The children's wing of the mansion is thoughtfully designed to be both fancy and practical. 6-year-old Archie's room shows his interest in space and saving animals, with special wall paintings of endangered species and space scenes. 4-year-old Lilibet's room has a fairy tale theme that includes elements from both American and British storybooks. Between their rooms is a shared playroom filled with educational toys, many focusing on sustainability and world cultures, values Harry and Meghan are teaching their children. Perhaps most impressive is the home's wellness area, with an indoor swimming pool, fully equipped gym and yoga studio, where Meghan does her daily practice. Harry, who talks openly about mental health, has added a meditation room next to his office, a quiet space he reportedly uses daily for his mental wellness routine. The outdoor features rival a luxury resort. The Olympic-sized swimming pool, completely redone in 2024, has an edge design that seems to blend into the ocean view beyond. Nearby is a professional tennis court that also works as a basketball court, sports that Harry has taken up enthusiastically. For the children, a custom playground has structures made from sustainable materials, alongside a small version of a traditional English garden maze that both Archie and Lilibet love. To honor Harry's roots, the couple created a well-kept English garden section, with plants brought directly from Britain. This thoughtful touch gives Harry a sensory connection to his homeland, and teaches their California-raised children about their heritage. While their Montecito mansion is their main home, the Sussexes have a carefully chosen collection of cars that shows both luxury and their environmental values. Leading their fleet is a custom all-electric Audi e-tron GT, specially modified with extra security features and painted British racing green, Harry's playful nod to his heritage. The car, worth about $145,000, is often Meghan's preferred vehicle. For family trips, they use a specially equipped Tesla Model X with custom interior features designed for their children's safety and comfort. Car industry insiders say this vehicle was personally delivered by Elon Musk himself, after Harry participated in a climate change project supported by the tech billionaire. Perhaps most surprising in their collection is Harry's 2025 limited edition Land Rover Defender Electric, one of only 100 made worldwide. This vehicle is Land Rover's first fully electric version of their famous model, a project Harry reportedly gave advice on because of his long relationship with the brand through the Invictus Games. The matte black finish and special off-road capabilities make this perhaps the most Prince-like of his current cars. For special events and high-profile outings, the couple uses a chauffeur-driven Bentley Bentayga hybrid, giving them the security and status fitting their position while staying committed to lower emissions. Notably missing from their collection are the gas-guzzling supercars often owned by the super-rich, a deliberate choice that matches Harry's increasingly vocal stance on climate action. Each vehicle in their collection has enhanced security elements, including bulletproof glass and reinforced panels, unfortunate necessities given the ongoing security concerns that have followed them since leaving royal duties. Their garage, expanded in 2024, includes cutting-edge charging equipment for their electric cars, powered mostly by the property's extensive solar panels. Prince Harry's financial journey since stepping back from royal duties has been remarkable. As of 2025, financial experts estimate his personal worth at about $85 million, a big increase from the inheritance he received from his mother Princess Diana, and later from Queen Elizabeth II. The foundation of the Sussexes' finances remains their media production company, Archwell Productions. After their initial Netflix deal worth $100 million, the company has created several widely praised documentaries focusing on social change, mental health, and veteran issues. Their 2024 documentary series Invisible Wounds, looking at PTSD among military veterans worldwide, earned both critical praise and commercial success, proving they're serious content creators and not just celebrity figureheads. Their podcast company, which started with Spotify, has grown into an independent network called Archwell Audio, now valued at about $35 million after getting exclusive distribution rights across multiple platforms. Harry's personal series Heir to Hear, chronicling his psychological journey from royal life to private citizen, became one of 2024's most downloaded podcast series worldwide. Perhaps most profitable has been Harry's surprising venture into wellness technology. His minority stake in Mindful Matters, a mental health app developed with leading psychologists, has grown tremendously since its 2023 launch. The platform, which provides accessible mental health resources and personalized support, perfectly matches Harry's long-standing advocacy in this area, while providing significant returns on his initial $5 million investment. The Duke has several strategic investments in sustainable technology companies, with special focus on clean energy solutions and ocean conservation projects. These investments, managed by a team of ethical finance advisors, reportedly generate returns that fund much of the couple's charitable work through the Archewell Foundation. Harry's book Spare, published in 2023, continues to generate money from ongoing sales, and has been adapted into multiple formats, including an audiobook narrated by Harry himself that was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Spoken Word Album. Publishing industry sources estimate the book has generated over $40 million in revenue worldwide. Speaking engagements remain a significant income source, with Harry commanding fees exceeding $1 million for private corporate appearances, where he talks about mental health, leadership, and social change. While Meghan has pursued her own business ventures, including a successful lifestyle brand launched in 2024, the couple keeps strictly separate financial portfolios, while jointly funding their charitable foundation. Financial experts note that Harry's wealth management approach is very different from traditional royal assets, which typically focus on land ownership and generational wealth preservation. Instead, his portfolio emphasizes impact investing, technology ventures, and intellectual property, a thoroughly modern approach that has yielded impressive returns while advancing causes he champions. At the heart of Prince Harry's transformed life are his two children, who are both his greatest joy and his most important responsibility. 6-year-old Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor has grown into a charismatic and thoughtful child who looks strikingly like his father, from his reddish hair to his mischievous smile. Now attending an exclusive progressive school in Santa Barbara known for its environmental curriculum and arts focus, Archie shows an early talent for both sports and public speaking, the latter particularly notable given his father's own journey to finding his voice. Friends of the family share that Archie has inherited Harry's natural athletic ability and love for outdoor activities. Father and son are often seen taking surfing lessons along the California coast, a hobby Harry has embraced enthusiastically since moving to Montecito. Their shared love of water sports has become a special bonding activity, with Harry often saying that seeing the ocean through his son's eyes has given him a new perspective on freedom. 4-year-old Lilibet Diana, named to honor both the Queen and Harry's late mother, has developed a distinctly creative personality that sources say strongly reminds Harry of Princess Diana. With an early passion for dance and storytelling, Lilibet attends a Montessori preschool where her natural leadership qualities have already become apparent. Harry is reportedly enchanted by his daughter's confidence and expressive nature, qualities he has often attributed to both her namesakes. Harry's parenting approach reflects both his royal upbringing and his deliberate departure from it. Those close to the family note he keeps certain British traditions, including afternoon tea, now a beloved ritual in their California home, yet he also embraces a more demonstrative, emotionally available parenting style than was common in royal circles during his own childhood. He can frequently be seen holding his children's hands, kneeling to their eye level during conversations, and openly showing affection, choices that reflect his commitment to emotional intelligence and accessibility. The children's education includes elements of both American and British systems. They learn about British history and traditions alongside their American curriculum. Language education includes both American English and the Queen's English, with Archie reportedly delighting in switching between accents, a skill that greatly amuses his father. Both children are being raised with an awareness of their unique heritage, while being protected from too much public attention. Privacy remains extremely important in Harry's approach to raising his children. Their public appearances are carefully limited, with Harry and Meghan maintaining strict control over images shared with the media. Home security includes protocols specifically designed to prevent unauthorized photography, particularly of the children. This protective approach comes directly from Harry's own traumatic experiences with media intrusion during his childhood and teenage years. Despite the distance, Harry makes strong efforts to connect his children with their royal heritage. Regular video calls with King Charles have become an important ritual, with the monarch reportedly delighting in these digital interactions with his grandchildren. The family typically visits the United Kingdom twice yearly, staying at Frogmore Cottage during these trips to give the children real connections to their father's homeland and family history. The relationship between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has changed significantly since they dramatically left royal duties. Now in their early 40s, the couple has weathered intense scrutiny to build a partnership that friends describe as more balanced and purpose-driven than ever before. While their early relationship was defined by whirlwind romance and unprecedented challenges, their connection in 2025 shows the maturity and stability they've built through shared vision and complementary strengths. Sources close to the couple reveal that they've established a rhythm that honors both their individual passions and joint projects. Meghan has embraced her entrepreneurial ambitions through the launch of her lifestyle brand Illumination, which focuses on ethical sourcing and women's economic empowerment. The venture, which includes home goods, selected fashion items and wellness products, has quickly proven itself a legitimate business success rather than a celebrity vanity project. Industry analysts value the brand at over $135 million following its successful international expansion in early 2025. Harry, meanwhile, has focused more on his advocacy work, particularly in mental health and veteran support. His Invictus Games Foundation has expanded beyond the biennial sporting event to include year-round programming and resources for service members. The organization now maintains permanent facilities in the UK, US, Australia and Germany, providing continuous support to the military community Harry holds so dear. Together they continue to lead the Archwell Foundation, which has grown into a respected charitable organization focused on digital wellness, community building and mental health resources. Their strategic approach has evolved from broad mission statements to targeted initiatives with measurable outcomes. Notably, their Mind Forward program has established mental health resource centers in underserved communities across 3 continents, providing tangible results that have earned praise from public health experts. Their professional relationship has developed a natural division of responsibilities that plays to their individual strengths. Meghan often takes the lead on creative direction and strategic partnerships, while Harry focuses on program implementation and relationship building with key stakeholders. Colleagues note that their decision-making has become more deliberate and less reactive than in their early post-royal years, a change that reflects both personal growth and lessons learned from earlier challenges. In their personal life, the couple maintains rituals that strengthen their bond amid busy schedules. Friday evening dinners remain sacred family time, with phones and devices deliberately set aside. They continue the journaling practice they began during courtship, sharing thoughts and reflections with each other weekly. These intentional habits have helped maintain their connection through the intense pressures of public scrutiny and ambitious professional commitments. Their public appearances together have become more strategic and less frequent, with the couple selecting events and causes that deeply align with their core mission rather than responding to external expectations. When they do appear together, observers note a comfortable synchronicity, the nervous energy of their early relationship replaced by confident partnership. The challenges they've navigated, from media scrutiny to family estrangement, have undeniably shaped their bond. Friends describe a relationship strengthened by difficulty into something remarkably resilient. Their shared experience as outsiders to their respective worlds, Harry to American life and Meghan to royal tradition, continues to provide a unique foundation of mutual understanding that strengthens their connection. Prince Harry's daily routine in 2025 reflects the disciplined structure he developed during his military career, now adapted to family life and business pursuits. His day typically begins at 5:30 a.m. with a mindfulness practice he credits as transformative to his mental health. This 30-minute ritual, combining meditation techniques learned from Nepalese practitioners with breathing exercises from his military training, sets the foundation for his day before the household wakes up. Physical fitness remains central to Harry's routine, with most mornings including either a run along private trails on their property or a workout in their home gym. Sources close to the Duke reveal he follows a fitness plan developed with former military colleagues, focusing on functional strength and heart health rather than appearance goals. This commitment to physical well-being connects directly to his mental health advocacy, as he often speaks about how physical and mental wellness are connected. By 7:30 a.m. Harry joins his family for breakfast, a ritual he insists on despite sometimes conflicting schedules. These morning meals feature British-American fusion dishes that have become family favorites, such as American pancakes served with English tea. During these gatherings, the family practices a simplified version of the mindfulness techniques Harry uses personally, adapted to be accessible for children, a practice Meghan has credited with helping their children develop emotional intelligence beyond their years. Harry's professional day typically begins at 9 a.m. divided between the private office in their home and the Archwell Foundation headquarters in Santa Barbara. His working style has evolved to include regular breaks for physical movement and reflection, lessons learned from his mental health journey. Colleagues note his preference for walking meetings along the Foundation's garden paths rather than traditional conference rooms, believing the movement and nature connection improve creativity and authentic communication. Afternoons often include dedicated time with his children after their school day, a priority Harry maintains regardless of professional demands. These hours might include surfing lessons, horseback riding, a passion he's kept from his polo-playing days, or simply exploring the extensive grounds of their estate. Sources close to the family reveal that Harry handles school pickup personally several days a week, valuing these transition moments to connect with his children away from the protected environment of home. Evenings in the Sussex household typically feature family dinner around 6:30 p.m., where a no-technology rule is strictly enforced. This is followed by the British tradition of story time that Harry has maintained from his own childhood, reading to his children each night, a ritual he's described in interviews as grounding in its normalcy. Once the children are asleep, Harry often returns to work for several hours, connecting with partners and initiatives across different time zones. Despite their considerable staff including security personnel, household management and professional teams, friends note that Harry insists on maintaining normal parental responsibilities and household participation. He can be found coaching Archie's weekend soccer team, preparing Sunday roast dinners, a skill he reportedly developed after leaving royal life, and handling school communications alongside Meghan. Weekly rituals include Sunday morning video calls with select family members in the UK, providing continuity of relationship despite geographic distance. Harry also maintains regular therapy sessions, a practice he began in his 30s and credits with transforming his approach to both personal challenges and professional purposes. This commitment to ongoing mental health support aligns with his public advocacy, while providing personal stability. Prince Harry's relationship with the royal family in 2025 represents a complex evolution from the initial breaks that marked his departure from official duties. The relationship with King Charles III has seen the most significant healing, developing into what royal observers describe as a measured reconciliation focused primarily on Charles' role as grandfather to Archie and Lilibet. Quarterly visits to the UK now regularly include private time at royal residences, with Charles making specific efforts to develop individual relationships with his California-based grandchildren. The relationship with Prince William remains more complicated, with the brothers maintaining respectful distance while gradually rebuilding communication through intermediaries and occasional direct contact. Royal sources indicate that while their once close bond remains fundamentally altered, both have developed a working relationship that allows them to navigate major family events with dignified cooperation. their children have had limited but meaningful interaction, primarily during private family gatherings away from media. Harry maintains warm relationships with select members of the extended royal family, particularly Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank, who have visited the Sussex's California home multiple times. These connections provide important continuity with his British roots while respecting the boundaries established following his step back from royal duties. His children's relationship with their royal heritage is carefully managed, with Harry ensuring they understand their lineage and its significance while shielding them from the pressures he experienced growing up in the institution. Educational materials about their family history have been specially created for Archie and Lilibet, presenting balanced perspectives on the monarchy's complex legacy. The children are developing what Harry has described as informed appreciation for their heritage without the burden of institutional expectations. The Duke's charitable work continues to occasionally overlap with royal initiatives, particularly in areas like mental health advocacy and support for military veterans. These professional connections allow for cooperation on shared values while maintaining the independent platform Harry has established. Ceremonial events like Remembrance Sunday often feature coordinated but separate appearances that acknowledge shared priorities while respecting established boundaries. As we finish our exclusive look into Prince Harry's transformed life in 2025, we see a story of deliberate reinvention based on core values that have stayed consistent throughout his journey. From the halls of Buckingham Palace to the beaches of California, Harry has created a life that honors his heritage while breaking new ground, a balancing act few would have thought possible when he first announced his departure from royal duties. The Duke of Sussex has shown that legacy isn't just inherited but can be actively shaped. His evolution from spare heir to purposeful entrepreneur, mental health advocate, and present father represents a remarkable second act that continues to unfold in surprising ways. While challenges remain, particularly in healing family relationships and handling public scrutiny, the foundation he has built in Montecito provides both literal and figurative ground for continued growth. As Harry approaches his mid-40s, those closest to him describe a man more comfortable in his skin than at any previous point in his public life. The restlessness that marked his early adulthood has transformed into focused purpose. The anger that occasionally showed during his transition from royal duties has largely given way to measured advocacy. The searching quality that defined his 20s and 30s has evolved into a more grounded certainty about his path forward. Perhaps most significantly, Harry has created something rarely achieved by those born into the particular spotlight of royal life: genuine control over his own story. Whether this chapter represents a permanent departure from his royal roots or a temporary journey remains to be seen, but the intentional way he approaches each aspect of his reimagined life suggests a man determined to write his own next chapters. If you enjoyed this exclusive look into Prince Harry's transformed lifestyle, make sure you're part of our channel family by hitting subscribe right now. Your support allows us to continue bringing you these unprecedented glimpses into the lives of the world's most fascinating people. Leave a comment below sharing what surprised you most about Harry's current life, and don't forget to join our channel membership for bonus content, including extended footage from our research into the Sussex's charitable work that didn't make it into today's video. Until next time, this is Celebrity Lifestyles Unfiltered, bringing you the truth behind the headlines.